reach across the sky, like a living rhythm, slow at first, then rising with intention. A warm breath of wind sweeps over the dust, rolling through the open plain, like a silent promise of the music to come. Far away, a faint pulse begins to form, almost too soft to notice, yet strong enough to make the ground hum. I step forward slowly, guided by a force I cannot see, but I recognize it like a memory that never fades. The air thickens with heat, carrying the scent of firewood, warm sand, and the anticipation of hundreds of hearts waiting for the beat to strike. The first drum hits sharp, clean, electrifying. A spark shoots through the crowd, turning stillness into motion. Figures emerge from the shadows, a silhouette bending to the rhythm, their feet tracing ancient shapes into the ground. The flames dance higher as the music grows, painting golden reflections on every moving body. Every step, every sway, every breath begins to merge into something greater, something raw and beautifully unrestrained. The bassline rolls in like a wave, crashing through the night, deep enough to shake the dust loose from beneath my shoes. The energy snaps into place, pulling me forward, pulling everyone closer to the center of the sound. Drums strike harder, layering patterns over one another, creating spirals of rhythm that feel like they were carved from fire. Hands rising to the air, catching the heat, catching the moment, catching the freedom that only this kind of night can bring. The dancers spin, jump and flow, as if the music is the only language they ever learn. Wild pulse rising, let it break inside my chest, let it fill the empty spaces that daylight leaves behind. Guide my heartbeat into the flow, let the rhythm teach my bones how to move without fear. Wild pulse rising, take the weight I carry and turn it into motion, into heat, into something bright enough to burn through the dark. Let the dance rewrite the pieces of me that need rebirth. The chant begins soft at first, then louder and louder. Aye, aye. Voices echo across the field, rising from every corner like sparks. The chant weaves through the air, spreading itself around the drums, filling the spaces between each beat. It becomes a force, a spell, a call. Something primal stirs beneath the surface, urging me to move faster, breathe deeper, surrender more. Bodies collide in rhythm, not in conflict. Strangers become part of the same flow, united by the pulse that thunders beneath our feet. Sweat glistens on every skin, glowing in the firelight like tiny fragments of the stars above. The dance turns wilder, sharper, bigger. Every step a declaration, every motion a release. The bassline twists upward, making my chest vibrate, making my thoughts dissolve. Wild pulse rising, let the fire guide the way, let the rhythm speak louder than the doubts hidden in my mind. Carry me far from the noise of the world and into the sound that knows no lies. Let the night ride new truths across my skin. The drum shift again, faster, hotter, more alive. The ground seems to pulse beneath us, responding to the rhythm like it has its own heartbeat. Dust rises from the earth with every stomp, swirling around our ankles like smoke from an invisible flame. Someone shouts a cry of joy and it spreads instantly, becoming part of the music itself. We move together, storm of motion, a wave of heat rolling under the moon. Aye, aye, the chant explodes again, voices rise higher, stronger, filled with certainty. Freedom and something close to magic. The sound becomes a living thing, wrapped around the crowd like glowing threads of fire. It lifts us, pushes us, transforms us. The night stretches wider, no longer just a backdrop, but a living partner in the dance. My feet barely feel the ground anymore. My breath becomes music. My heartbeat becomes percussion. Every fear melts in the heat, every worry crumbles beneath the bass. I am not alone, I am not separate. I am part of the pulse, part of the dust, part of the flame. Wild poles rising, take me further than before. Let the night carve courage into my bones. till the dawn comes slow and soft. And even when the music fades, let the pulse remain steady, alive, unbroken. The night drops down over the plains like a veil of warm smoke, settling into every crack of the earth, every breath, every step. A soft wind drifts across the sand, lifting tiny grains into spirals that glow silver under the moon. A single drum strikes, low and heavy, rolling through the ground like a distant wave. Another follows, sharper this time, cutting the silence into perfect pieces. The rhythm builds its first shape, quiet but undeniable, a pulse that seems to pull the entire field toward its center. Bodies begin to shift, hips turning, shoulders falling loose, breath sinking without thought. Then the bassline rises, smooth, warm, steady, a wave rolling out from deep below the dust. It fills the night like water, spreading across stone. Slow at first, then wider, then deeper. Gushy curls surrounded in quick bright lines. Shakers in tight loops, soft taps like fingertips hitting wood. Snaps that flicker like sparks in the air. The groove takes shape, alive, glowing, irresistible. I step closer to the center, the dust moves under my feet, lifting in soft clouds with every motion. The fire pit glows without roaring, breathing gently in orange waves that match the rhythm perfectly. My breathing shifts, pulling in the energy around me, letting the night push out the noise I carried here. The rhythm becomes my anchor, my guide, my invitation. Underway, pull me deeper into your flow. Let your rhythm gather in my bones. Underway, lift me from the weight of silence. Let the movement show me who I am tonight. Carry me with your current till the world falls away. The dancers ignite around me, twisting, stepping, gliding with effortless motion. The bodies catch the firelight, turning into streaks of copper and shadow. Dust pours upward with every stomp, floating like ghostly smoke between the moving silhouettes. Hands rise, arms swing wide, feet draw circles into the sand that glow under the moon. Every dancer breathes in the same rhythm, every step feeding the pulse. A chant begins, soft, unsteady, almost shy. Your hair, your hair, your hair. It floats above the drums like a drifting feather, light but magnetic. Another voice joins, then two more, then 10, until the chant becomes a river, smooth and warm and ancient. Your hair, oh, hair, oh, hair, oh. It slides through the crowd, touching every dancer, lifting their movements higher. The tempo rises, slight shift, but enough to change the air instantly. Feet speed up, hips roll faster, breath deepens. The percussion sharpens, turning into a glittering cascade that fills every empty space. The bass thickens, pushing the dancers harder, carving its path through the dust like a flowing current. I feel the wave rising inside me, a calm intensity, a surrendered strength. The rhythm pulls my movements forward, guiding my steps doesn't burn, it lifts, expands, opens me from the inside. My body moves with the flow, no hesitation, no thought, only motion and breathe. Under wave, rise through my chest, let your current rewrite my heartbeat. Let the night wash through me, and I no longer fight the motion. Under wave, show me the part of myself that only dances. The chant thickens, voices stacking in warm, rolling harmony. Your way out, your way out, your way out. It spreads across the field like a glowing tide. The fire stretches upward, casting long shadows that dance between the dancers like living figures. The dust shimmers in the heat, turning the air into a warm, glowing haze. The ground almost buzzes from the energy. I step deeper into the wave, the drums slam harder, bass rolling like a storm beneath my feet. Cushion flashes bright, snapping through the air like sparks, stone from fire. My chest vibrates, my breath turns hot, my body becomes one continuous motion. There is no up, no down, no stop, no end, only the wave pushing through me. The climax hits a surge of scorching percussion, heavy bass voices rising in one explosive chant. Every dancer gives everything, feet pounding the ground with wild confidence. Dust flying upward in thick spirals. The fire roars, the sky vibrates, the night opens wide. Stay with me when the dawn arrives. Let your rhythm echo inside my ribs. Let your current remain beneath my breath. Tonight I move with the wave, and the wave move with me. The night begins with a soft trembling, a whisper rolling across the open ground, like a river awakening beneath the surface. Silver moon hangs above, glowing through thin clouds, stretching shadows long across the dunes. I can feel the rhythm before it even forms, a quiet pressure in the air, a gentle throb in the dust, a promise of movement waiting to be released. People drifting from every direction, gathering near the low flames that flicker in a slow orange pulse. No one speaks, they don't have to. The night speaks for all of us. The first beat arrives like a stone cracking the still surface of a lake. A single drum hit, strong and sharp, sending ripples across the ground. Then another, and another. The rhythm begins to assemble itself, like a creature crawling out of the dark, stretching its limbs, finding its breath. The dancers start swaying subtly, their bodies adjusting to the signal, their steps sinking deeper into the dust. The fires glow brighter as if answering the call. Suddenly the bassline rolls in, warm, heavy, steady, lifting the entire field with its arrival. It pushes through my chest, spreading heat into my ribs, forcing every thought to dissolve into movement. The percussion wraps around the bass like flowing water, weaving quick patterns, a spiral up and around my arms. Hands lift, shoulders loosen, feet slide across the ground. The groove becomes a current, strong enough to pull everyone into its flow. I close my eyes for a moment, letting the rhythm map itself across my skin. Every beat feels like a pulse rising from the earth. Every step becomes a message. The night is no longer silent, it's alive, breathing through us, inviting us deeper into its center. I let go, letting the music carry me forward, letting the river of sound choose my direction. River of midnight motion, take me where the rhythm grows. Carry my heartbeat through the dust and the fire, pull me into the current until my fears dissolve. River of midnight motion, teach my body organism now. Arms reaching, feet striking, hips rolling in loops that echo ancient patterns. Sweat glistens on every surface, shining like droplets of molten gold. Shadows swirl around our feet, rising and falling with each stomp of the drum. Voices break through the harmony, not words but raw expressions of release. It feels like the world has opened its lungs and is breathing through us. A chant forms from somewhere deep within the circle, soft at first and thick with strength. Out like a wave, folding into the drums with perfect timing. The chant spreads, passing from one dancer to the next, until the entire field vibrates with the sound. The flames stretch higher, casting wild shapes across our bodies. The bassline grows richer, twisting through the chant, merging everything into a single river of heat. The tempo lifts, subtle but undeniable. The percussion tightens, echoing the tension in the air. Feet move faster, arms wide, and the entire crowd unraveling into sharper, deeper motion. The dust rises around us in swirling loops like spirits dancing along. The beat pushes harder, filling every pocket of space with energy. My breath becomes short but charged, pulled into the rhythm's momentum. River of midnight motion, guide my stride into the storm. Let the rhythm carve its patterns into my bones. Let every movement become a truth I never knew I needed. Pull me through the noise, through the heat, through the shadows, until I become a part of your current, endless and alive. The chant repeats louder, faster, more urgent, oh yeah. The sound tears through the night like a spark, igniting dry leaves. Voices stack upon voices, forming a tower in rhythm that feels both ancient and new. The bassline surges again, lifting the entire field off its weight. The fire flickers wildly, casting fast-moving shapes that blur with the dancer's silhouettes. My body feels lighter than dust, lighter than flame, like I'm drifting through the rhythm rather than dancing inside it. The climax arrives in a burst of heat. The drums pound like heartbeat after heartbeat, collapsing the distance between every dancer here. The night becomes one long motion, no breaks, no stillness, no doubt, just rhythm, breath, light, and heat. I lose myself willingly, joyfully, completely. River of midnight motion, stay with me as the night fades. Let your pulse remain beneath my skin. Let your flow carry me long after the fire's dim. For tonight I became water, heat, rhythm, dust. Tonight I belong to the movement, and the movement belonged to me. sun rising steady, like a blessing taking form. I feel the ground beneath me humming low and deep, a secret the soil has been waiting long to keep. The air tastes wild like a memory reborn, soft like a whisper, bright like a stone, and every step I take becomes part of the sound, blending with the heartbeat of the trembling ground. Oh, lift me higher, where the spirits roam, where the drums speak truths I've always known. I follow the pulse through the heat and flame, a call without a face, without a name. Spirit of the dust fire, guide me through the night. Burn your rhythm in my bones, set my heart beat alight. Let the sky turn gold, let the world turn slow, as the waves of the earth in my veins start to glow. Oh, dust fire, move me, take me where I'm meant to be, in the circle of rhythm, in the center of the melody. And when the night grows heavy and the moon begins to sway, I feel the dust fire rising as it carries me away. My voice becomes an echo of the spirits in the flame, and the rhythm that surrounds me takes my fear and turns it tame. The ground beneath is open like a doorway made of sound, and in the dance of shadows I feel my place is finally found. No chains, no weight, no sorrow, just the fire in the air, a promise in the rhythm that I'm always welcome there. Dust fire calling me, set my spirit free. Let the rhythm rise, lift me to the sky. Spirit of the dust fire, guide me through the night. Burn your rhythm in my bones, set my heart beat alight. Let the sky turn gold, let the world turn slow, as the waves of the earth in my veins start to glow. Oh, dust fire, move me, take me where I'm meant to be, in the circle of rhythm, in the center of the melody. Carry me, dust fire, through the shadows and the dawn. Let the drums remind me where my heart has always belonged. In the glow of the earth, in the whisper of the flame, I rise with the rhythm, reborn without a name.
The night settles over the plain like a warm blanket of smoke and heat, stretching itself across the dunes until the world feels wrapped in a thick, breathing silence. The moon hangs high, painted in pale gold, its light bending around the slow rising columns of dust kicked up by the first arriving feet. People gather one by one, moved not by words but by an invisible thread, pulling them toward the center of the clearing. Everyone knows what's coming the moment the earth wakes up. A single drum strike breaks the quiet, a deep rounded boom that rolls across the ground like thunder. Then a second, then a third, the rhythm begins to grow, stretching itself into shape, finding its balance like a creature waking from a long sleep. The crowd leans in, Bodies instinctively shifting to match the slow, powerful pulse. A bassline swells from beneath the earth, deep enough to rattle the dust loose, warm enough to wrap around the dancers like a rising flame. It hums through the chest, through the spine, through the air itself, a constant vibration begging for motion. A curseless sips in behind it, sharp flicks and rolling shakers, forming a pattern that feels like hands clapping in the dark. The night begins to move. The night begins to move. I step forward with the crowd, letting the rhythm claim the weight in my legs. Each drum hits like a spark against my bones, lighting something inside that has been waiting all day to burn. The fire pit grows brighter, its flames bending in swirling shapes, as if pulled by the pulse. Sweat rises along my arms before I've even moved. The heat of the rhythm, hotter than the fire. Night burn, take my breath and turn it into motion. Let the heat in the air show me where to move. Night burn, set my heartbeat on your rhythm. Let your flame consume the heaviness inside me. Carry me deeper into the sound until I rise with your fire. The dancers around me ignite with motion. Hips rolling, arms slicing through warm air, feet pounding the dust into fast rising clouds. The light from the flames paints their bodies in streaks of copper and gold. Eyes shine bright, every face open and alive. Every breath surrendered to the groove. We move as if the music pulled strings tied to our bones. A chant slips into the air from somewhere behind the circle. Low at first, barely more than a murmur. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. The melody drifts above our heads like smoke, slowly catching fire as more voices join. Hey, oh, hey, oh. Dozens of voices melt into one harmonious wave, creating a new layer of rhythm that blends perfectly with the drums. The tempo shifts, not fast, but enough to tighten the night's grip on every dancer. Christian quickens its pace, the shakers turning into a sparkling flurry that lifts the energy in a single breath. Feet move fast, the hips swing harder, eyes glow wider. The dust rises higher, swirling like spirits summoned by the beat. I feel the music pulling me open from the inside, breaking down the walls I didn't realize I brought with me. My shoulders drop, my chest lifts, my steps grow lighter. The sound becomes a river pulling me in, washing away everything that is not movement. I am no longer dancing on the ground, I'm riding the heat. Night burn, lift me into your flame. Let my breath glide with the rhythm. Let every step burn brighter than the last. Night burn, take me higher, make my spirit rise above the dust. Make the night feel endless inside my bones. The chant goes stronger. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. Voices echo across the open field, weaving into the drums until the two become inseparable. The bassline widens, shaking the ground in longer, deeper waves. The fire shoots upward, stretching thin, dancing wildly. Something electric crawls across the air, heat that moves like sound, sound that feels alive. dancer roars into movement, giving everything they have, everything they are. Dust flies, fire glows, voices shout with joy. This is the moment the night was made for. Night bird, stay with me after the fire dims. Keep your rhythm inside my breath, let your flame rest beneath my skin. Tonight I burn with the earth, and the earth burn The night begins with a strange shimmer rising off the ground, as if the day's heat refuses to leave and stays curled beneath the surface. The air glows faintly orange, dust drifting softly like distant embers as people gather in slow-moving waves. Their footsteps fall into an unspoken rhythm, small patterns forming in the sand. Long before the first note hit, a warm breeze slides across the field, carrying the scent of fire and anticipation. The first drum lands, a deep, rounded thump that shakes the earth gently, like a heartbeat pushing through the soil. Another follows, higher, sharper, layering itself into the space where the night once held silence. The rhythm forms its spine, slow, confident, alive. Bodies lean toward it without thinking, letting its gravity pull them closer to the center. My chest expands with each beat, my shoulders vibrating from the inside out. A soft roar rises in my ears, not noise, but the sound of release, of movement, of heat building into something unstoppable. Heat wave rise through my spine. Let your flame turn my steps into spark. Heat wave, let the night burn away every heavy thought. Heat wave, I give myself to your flow. Carry me like a breeze, turned into fire. The chant returns stronger, thicker, louder. The crowd sings it like a spell, the voices vibrating against the drums. The energy rises, the dust glows under the firelight. The air trembles like it might split open. The rhythm becomes a storm, not violent but powerful and alive. I step deeper into the center, feeling my feet melt into the ground. Each movement smooth and effortless, my heartbeat matches the drum perfectly. No hesitation, no confusion, just heat and rhythm and flow. The fire roars, the wind shifts, the night breathes with us. The climax bursts open, percussion firing in bright clusters. Bass rolling in massive waves, voices crying out in unified release. The dancers explode into motion, giving every drop of energy they have left. Dust erupts beneath our feet, flames stretch upward, the night becomes a sea of heat and sound. Heat waves, stay with me when dawn arrives. Let your rhythm echo beneath my skin. Heat waves, let your fire linger in my breath. Tonight the heat carried me, and I carried the heat in return. The sun slips beyond the horizon, leaving a trail of orange fire that glows across the sky like an ember ready to rise again. The heat of the day softens, replaced by a vibrating tension in the air, the kind that arrives only when the rhythm is close. Dust swirls around my ankles as the first hints of sound ripple through the ground. Tiny tremors, light as breath, but strong enough to pull my attention toward the growing pulse. People gather quietly at first, drawn by instinct, stepping into the open field where the fire pit burns low and the night waits to awaken. The beat arrives without warning, sharp, warm, alive. A single drum strike cuts through the air, followed by another and another until the rhythm forms a heartbeat bigger than anyone here. Bodies shift forward almost automatically, their shoulders loosening, feet searching for the groove hidden inside the dust. Flames stretch upward, reacting to the sudden rise in energy, and just like that, the night begins to move. A bassline rolls through the open space like thunder rising from beneath the earth. It rattles the air, filling lungs with a vibration so heavy it pulls every dancer closer to the center. Cussing snakes around the base, clean, rapid, shimmering like sparks flying from the embers of the fire.
Hands lift into the air as if they're pulling the rhythm down from the sky. The crowd becomes a wave of motion, warm, unified, unstoppable. I step deeper into the heat of the moment. The ground beneath me pulses with life as though the earth itself is dancing. Every drum beat runs up my spine, sending sparks of electricity through my chest. My breath sinks with the groove, matching its rise, matching its fall. The world beyond the circle dissolves completely. Only sound remains, only movement remains, only fire remains. Hey. Heartbeat in the ember sky, lift me higher, take me through the night. Let the rhythm hold me tight until I forget time, until I forget fear. Heartbeat in the ember sky, burn your pattern into me. Guide my steps through the dust, through the dark, through whatever truth waits in the beat. The dancers around me explode with life, feet stamping, hips twisting, hands slicing through the warm air as though painting shapes only the music can read. Sweat glows like molten gold beneath the firelight. Shadows stretch and bend with every motion, turning the ground into a living mural of rhythm. Someone shouts with joy, another with release, and the sound merges effortlessly into the beat like it belonged there all along. Oh, a chant rises from the left side of the circle. One voice first, then three, then dozens. Aye-yo, aye-yo, aye-yo. The words slip into the air with heat and confidence. The chant winds through the crowd like a thread woven from ancient fire. It wraps around the drums, clings to the percussion, and breathes into the bass until the entire rhythm becomes something alive, something with intention. Every dancer responds immediately, moving harder, faster, freer. The tempo shifts upwards, subtle but powerful. The bass grows brighter, sharper, more demanding. The percussion dives into new patterns, bouncing from side to side like lightning skipping across the ground. I feel the shift hit my chest, stretching my heartbeat wide open. This is the moment the night has been waiting for, the moment where rhythm turns into fire. Heartbeat in the ember sky, let the night reshape my spirit. Let the music burn away the pieces that no longer belong. Lift me into the storm of motion until I become part of the flame. Let the beat carve its truth into me, one step at a time. Dust rises around us in spirals, following the rhythm like smoke from an invisible blaze. Feet strike harder, arms move wider, every dancer giving the last of what they carry through the day. The sky above seems to lean closer, glowing softly in red, gold, and violet, as if listening to our pulse. The air becomes thick with heat, thick with breath, thick with something sacred, unforgettable. The chant returns, louder, bolder, unbreakable. Into the sky with ease, it blends into the rhythm until it's impossible to tell where the voice ends and the music begins. The night vibrates, the flames tremble, my heartbeat becomes indistinguishable from the bass. I lose track of who I am, who I was, what I carried before I stepped into the circle. Nothing exists but this dance, this breath, this fire, this endless pulse. I am heat, I am heat, I am dust carried by the wind. And as the beat reaches its highest peak, the ember sky above us glows bright as if ignited by our movement. Yeah. Heartbeat in the ember sky, stay with me even when the dawn rises. Let your rhythm remain in my bones, in my steps, in my breath. Let me carry your fire long after the drums fade. For tonight I am part of the flame, and the flame is part of me. The night opens like a curtain, pulled back by a slow burning flame. Heat rises from the ground even though the sun has long
disappeared, curling around my ankles, lifting dust into small spirals that glow under the moonlight. People drift into the open clearing, drawn by something stronger than curiosity. A silent call beneath the earth, a growing vibration, a promise of motion waiting to ignite.
Take shape in the air, stretching like notes of metal, finding its form. Bodies lean forward instinctively, hips unlocking, shoulders loosening, breath sinking with the slow, heavy pulse. Then the bass arrives, a warm, dense wave pushing through the dust, vibrating every chest it touches. It spreads through the crowd with purpose, drawing everyone closer to the center of the open night. The percussion follows in sharp patterns, clicks, snaps, shakers, tumbling in later loops, building a groove too strong to stand still against. I step into the heat of the moment, the ground pulses beneath my feet like something alive. A heartbeat hidden below the surface, the flames from the fire pit bend with the rhythm, stretching and contracting as though the music pulls them by invisible strings. My breath grows deeper, my body lighter, my thoughts dissolve into the steady push of sound. Fire flow, lift me through the night, let the rhythm take control of every bone. Fire flow, guide my steps into the heat, let the music burn away everything I don't need. Carry me into the pulse where fear cannot survive, where movement is true and truth is alive. The dancers search for together, a single wave rolling across the field. Feet the rhythm into the ground with each strike, sending dust rising into glowing clouds. Arms cut through the warm air, hips twist wider with every beat. Every movement stronger than the one before it. Faces shine with sweat, eyes glowing like embers. A chant begins from the back of the crowd, soft, smooth, rising like smoke. Hey, hey, oh, hey. The sound spreads naturally, sliding between the drums, curling around the bass, becoming part of the rhythm before anyone notices the shift. More voices, joy, turning the chant into a wave, riding on top. The percussion, the tempo rises slightly, barely noticeable at first, but the crowd reacts instantly. Feet move faster, shoulders roll sharper, breath comes quicker, the beat feels brighter, hotter, like coals turning gold beneath a growing flame. I feel something opening in my chest, a release, a surrender, a heat that pushes me forward. The rhythm reaches deeper, pulling loose the tension I carried from the day, letting it fall into the dust. My movements stop needing thought. My body listens directly to the sound, answering every beat with precision and freedom. Fire flow, night settles across the open sand like a slow-moving tide, spreading its dark shimmer over the earth until every dune glows beneath the moon. A warm breeze curls around my arms, carrying dust and faint sparks of heat left from the day. People gather in small clusters, drifting closer with each passing minute. Their steps guided not by sight but by the subtle pull of rhythm rising under the surface. Somewhere deep in the ground, the music is already forming, like a heartbeat waiting for the world to be quiet enough to hear the first drum beat. Like a ripple across water, another follows, then another, each one falling into a place like stones dropped in a perfect circle. The pattern builds itself slowly, growing confident, growing warm, inviting dancers to lean forward, bodies swaying before motion even begins. Then the bassline blooms wide and smooth, rolling out like a dark wave across the sun. It presses against my chest, flows through my spine, fills the space with a steady unshakable glow. Shakers spill into the air, trembling like sparks flying off hot stone. The percussion weaves into a single braided rhythm, tight and flowing, a perfect guide for the night ahead. I step into the center of the clearing, the dust shifts under my feet as if greeting me. The flames of the low fire bend sideways, pulling toward the rhythm like leaves towards sunlight. My breath begins to sync with the groove, slow at first, then deeper, clearer, freer. The night is no longer just darkness, it is movement, pressure, sound, and promise. Drift line, pull me into the flow, let the rhythm carry my feet through the dust. Let the night show me how to move again. Drift line, fill my chest with your motion, let your way become the path I follow. Let me drift until the world becomes music. The dancers around me begin to ignite with motion. Hips roll wide, shoulders loosen, feet move in spirals carved into the ground. Sweat catches the orange fire like glowing on arms, backs, necks like molten bronze. Dust rises in soft clouds around every storm, swirling like pale ghosts dancing between us. Voices break out, soft cries, deep breaths, the kind of sound that belongs only to rhythm. A chant begins on the far edge of the circle, slow, smooth, almost drifting. The melody carries itself easily, floating above the percussion like a warm breeze. More voices join, layering in soft waves that wrap around the bassline. The chant becomes a river moving through the crowd, pushing everyone deeper into the groove. The tempo lifts, small at first, nearly invisible, but the crowd feels it instantly. Feet move quicker, arms cut the air with sharper lines. Breath grows heavier, the drums tighten the pattern, pressing forward with fresh energy, rolling like thunder beneath a rising storm. I feel the shift in my chest, a second wind waking inside me, clearing space for more heat, more motion, more release. The rhythm grabs my steps, carves new shapes into my path, guides me without force, just steady, burning intention. My body stops trying, it just moves. Drift line, carry me into the fire, let my heartbeat blend with your wave. Let the dust rise with every step I take, until I vanish into the motion. Drift line, don't let me fall. stretch shadows across the dancers. The wind shifts, lifting sparks into the air like tiny shooting stars. The bassline widens again, dense, bold, warm, pushing the dancers into faster, louder motion. Feet strike harder, arms rise higher. Dust explodes in bright arcs. The air vibrates with energy, so thick it feels like a second skin clinging to everybody. I step people into the rhythm, closer to the fire, closer to the point where sound becomes heat. The drums hammer into the ground, shaking my breath loose, emptying my thoughts completely. Every motion becomes instinct, every breath becomes a piece of the beat. Time stretches, flows, disappears. The climax arrives like a wave breaking open, percussion firing in sharp bursts. The bass rolling in heavy, endless loops. The chant bursting into a bright, unified cry. Every dancer moves with full force, nothing held back, nothing hidden. Dust rises like smoke, fire bends like wind. The night blazes with sound. Drift lines stay inside my breath. Let your rhythm echo when the sky goes quiet. Let your wave remain in my steps long after dawn. Tonight I drifted with the fire. Tonight the fire drifted with me. Oh,
The heat of the evening still clings to the earth long after the sun disappears, holding on like a memory that refuses to fade. A warm wind sweeps over the open plain, carrying dust, carrying silence, carrying the tension of a moment that is about to ignite. The sky turns deep violet, fading into darkness at the edges, while the moon rises slow and heavy, glowing like an ember caught in the breath of night. I take my first step onto the packed ground, feeling a strange hum rising from beneath the surface. It isn't music yet, just the hint of a heartbeat waiting to form. People begin to gather around the low fire pit in the center, their shadows growing longer, their footsteps sinking in an unspoken rhythm. No one asks when the music will start, they simply know. Then the first drum hits, low and deep, a pulse slow enough to crawl but strong enough to shake the dust. Another drum follows, brighter and sharper, cutting through the quiet like a blade made of sound. The rhythm forms its skeleton, and the dancers respond immediately, their bodies leaning forward, their breaths falling into place. A rolling bassline rises like a storm beneath our feet, warm and powerful, spreading through the crowd like fire through dry leaves. Cool stride drops in from every direction, shakers, clicks, taps, soft snaps of wooden sticks, all weaving a pattern that wraps around the bass like a living thread. The ground vibrates, the air thickens, the night wakes up. To the center, letting the rhythm find me. Each beat digs deeper, sending waves up my legs and into my spine. My chest expands with the music, my breath sinking with the pulse as if it is taking control of my ribs. The fire glows brighter, painting bright bands of orange across the dancers' faces. We become silhouettes moving in one tide, a river of heat and motion. Beneath the burning ground, carry me into your sound. Let your rhythm shape my steps, let your fire claim my breath. Echoes beneath the burning ground, pull me where the night is unbound. Let me lose myself in the endless flow, where dust and spirit freely glow. The crowd begins to move harder, hips rolling, feet stomping, shoulders twisting with bright confidence. Sweat shines like molten metal on every skin, touched by the firelight. The dust rises and spirals around us, lifting with every stomp as if dancing on its own. Voices break from the dancers, short cries, laughing breaths, little bursts of sound that merge beautifully into the music. A chant rises from the right side, to the melody within seconds. Dozens of voices join in, their tones weaving like threads of gold through the pulsating groove. The rhythm grows sharper. The rhythm grows sharper. The percussion becomes a cascade of quick broken patterns, skipping like sparks blown sideways by wind. The bassline widens, stretching into deeper notes that shake the ground. The fire crackles wildly as if the music feeds it directly. The air vibrates with intensity. Every dancer loses a little more control. Not recklessness, but release. I let the rhythm take the weight from my shoulders. Let it rewrite the frustration buried in my chest. Let it shake loose the doubts hiding between my breasts. My feet move without thought. My body becomes a single motion, a rolling wave thrown across the night. I am not dancing anymore. I am being moved. Echoes beneath the burning ground turn my heartbeat inside out. Let the night reveal what the day hides. Let the music open all the locked doors inside. And echoes beneath the burning ground, don't let me fall back down. Lift me through the dust, through the flame, until my spirit has no name. The chant grows louder, spreading like lightning across the crowd. Every voice becomes part of a single creature made of heat and sound. The drums hit harder, sharper, sliding into a fast hypnotic loop that shakes the ground like thunder. Feet strike faster, arms cut through the warm air. Bodies lean into the momentum of a rhythm too strong to deny. The climax arrives like a wave crashing over the field. The bass roars through the earth. The percussion bursts in dazzling patterns. Voices rise into the sky like sparks. No one holds back, no one slows down. We are the fire, we are the dust, we are the echo. Echoes beneath the burning ground, stay with me when the night falls silent. Let your pulse remain beneath my ribs. Let your heat linger inside my breath. For tonight I dance with the earth itself, and the earth answered back. Aye, 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 oh, aye.